PremaVote allows you to get feedback from your audience and display the results. Understand how your audience thinks. It helps trainers, school teachers, and anyone using PowerPoints to gather feedback. Sign up at PremaVote.com and choose a pricing plan. Afterwards, download the plugin and it will install to PowerPoint. After the PremaVote plugin has been installed, open PowerPoint and sign in to your account. Now you can create a new PowerPoint or open one that you've already created. Let's create a new presentation. Then you will be prompted to enter a code and name this presentation. Please note that there is a pre-generated code for our reference and does not affect your session's purpose or performance. Two new tabs will appear. The first one shows your presentation's name, and the second one is an attendance form. Click Attendance Form to select which information you want to gather from your attendees. This will help to better understand the targeted audience reactions and thoughts regarding a particular presentation. This information will also be recorded in the Excel sheet when this presentation is done. Now let's start creating questions. First, we'll add a multiple choice question. Enter your question, then add a few answers. You can add more answers if needed. To show the correct answers, turn on that option and then select the correct answer. You also have the ability to set points. There is an option to show images. With this, you can upload an image from your computer to be displayed along with the answers. In the advanced options, you can choose to show the results and display votes as a percentage or a number. You can also allow the audience to edit their vote. All of these features are available with each question type. Click Add Vote when you're done. Now the question and answers will be populated into the PowerPoint, as well as the results slide if you selected it. Next, let's add an open-ended question. First, enter your question. Then you will have two choices of how to display the responses. The standard option will show the answers written in text form as the audience submitted them. The word cloud option will show specific words that are repeated several times as larger text. This is a good option if you're gathering ideas or feelings. With the standard text option, if you gathered the name of your audience on the attendance form, you have the option to display the names next to their response, or it can be anonymous. In advanced options, you can select if the audience can vote on the question slide or on both the question and results slide. You can also set how many times a person can respond to this question. Click Add Vote when you're done, and the open-ended question will be added to the PowerPoint. Since we've selected for the audience name to be shown, it would be displayed like this. If you want to make it anonymous, then you can click Edit Question and then select Anonymous. The responses will then be displayed without a name. Next, let's add a scaling question. This will help you understand how your audience feels about a topic on a scale. Enter your question. Then you can enter more specific topics to allow your audience to rate them on a scale. You are also able to change the wording of the scale and the value each response holds. You can exclude certain scale options so that they won't be shown in the results. Click Add Vote when you're done, and the scaling question will be added to the PowerPoint. The average of the answers will be displayed on the results page. Some trainers prefer to not show the results of scaling questions, so you do have an option to not show the results in the advanced options. Next, let's add a ranking question. This will allow your audience to put answers in a particular order. Enter your questions, then enter the responses. You can put the correct order next to each answer. Click Add Vote when you're done, and the ranking question will be added to the PowerPoint. The results slide will show the correct order and the average of how many people answered correctly. Next, let's add a calculation question. This is useful when you want to show an answer as a number or percentage. Add the question, then select a range of numbers. Click Add Vote when you're done, and the calculation question will be added to the PowerPoint. The results slide will show the average number answered from the audience. Now that we've gone over all of the question options available in PremaVote, let's go over some of the other features. There is the option to add a leaderboard. This will only calculate responses from multiple choice questions if you've set points for each question. This graph will show the top 3 performers, their names, and how many points they achieved. Once your PowerPoint is ready, you press Start and select the presentation that you made. A QR code will be displayed, which your audience can scan with their mobile device, or they can go to me.premavote.com and enter the code displayed. As your audience votes, the results will be updated on the PowerPoint. PremaVote is a great tool to have to keep your audience engaged, get feedback, and measure impact of the presentation. When the presentation is completed, press the Stop button. You can then export the results to an Excel sheet. You can reset the results to clear the responses for one slide or for all of them, and you can use the presentation again. You can also add an intro slide to go at the beginning if this one gets deleted. If you don't want to create a presentation from scratch, click Dashboard to choose from ready-made templates in English and Arabic. To get more information about your PremaVote account, click Help. Thanks for choosing PremaVote.